Hi everyone, my name's Dennis Burgess. Orlando, dang crap, that's terrible. Hi everyone, I'm Dennis Burgess, Realtor and Property Manager with Total Realty Corp here in Sanford, Florida. Today I'd just like to take a few minutes to go over a subject, how I show houses. Now, big part of our business in real estate, whether it be sales, listing, working with buyers agents, property management, what have you. A lot of it involves showing houses. And I understand everybody shows houses differently, and so I just wanted to go through some of the things that I do when I show houses. Now, one of the main things to know ahead of time is who you're meeting. So you want to take special care to have the contact's phone number, email addresses if as a last resort. But you want a good cell phone number of who you're meeting in case you're running late, or in case they're running late, you want them to have your number as well. You want to get to a place. I try to get to a place 10 minutes ahead of time. Sometimes I don't make it because traffic's ridiculous, but that's the goal. So getting to a property 10 minutes or so ahead of your prospect. If it's a gated community, that's going to allow you to verify that the gate code's correct. It's going to let you handle any access issues if you have to speak with a guard to get somebody through a gate versus waiting outside the gate for your prospect or client. So you'd be able to handle any of those access issues that might pop up at the last minute. Gate code changes, for example. Then you get to the property, you'll be able to verify if that key works. Whether it be a key you've taken from the office with you, or if it's one that's in a lock box, especially if it's someone else's lock box, you'll be able to make sure that you can get into the property. Then you get into the property, and what you're going to do, what I do is I go around first thing, I turn on every light in the home. Bright properties show better, whether it be in the day or evening or night. The brighter the place, the better. Also lets you familiarize yourself with the property right away. You can get things from MLS and know how many bedrooms and bathrooms and all the particulars of the property ahead of time, of course. But you want to get out there, and once you're out there on the ground at the property, go through there and familiarize yourself with it. Know your exits, very important for when you're carrying someone through the home and everything. You want to know easy way to get out if need be for safety reasons. So blinds open, lights on, you wait for your prospect. Now, prospect arrives, here's where the big difference is. Early on in my career, I went and I saw some folks showing properties. I saw some fellow realtors, property managers showing properties, and I call them pointers. Now, if you happen to be one of those folks, there's hope for you. There's hope for you. But kind of like Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune, here's the kitchen. Or are those girls on Price is Right used to do that? Like, here's a microwave. Now, people, sweet people, for the love of God, if I'm showing somebody a house and they're standing in front of a toilet and don't know they're in the bathroom, or if they're standing in front of a stove and can't tell they're in the kitchen, they got problems I can't help them with, and they got stuff to deal with that I can't fix. I mean, generally folks can figure stuff out themselves. They can. So what I do is I try to put as little pressure on folks as possible. Um, Open the doors, greet them, uh, make sure they know that if they have questions while they're touring the home, I'm there to answer them. I'll walk a little behind them, maybe over in the next room. I want to give the prospects time to talk amongst themselves as well, because it gets awkward as heck when you're real close to them and they want to talk and they ask you to step away so they can talk, or you have to wait for them to step out in the yard or something, come back in, these private conversations. If you give them a little bit of space while they're viewing it, coupled together, what have you, then eliminates that awkwardness. Also, you being behind them gives you control over the situation, again, for safety purposes. You're not leading them through the home and pointing and then following behind. You have more control over a situation when you're quote unquote leading from behind. And after they've gone through the home, I verify that they've seen everything they want to see, ask if they have any questions, if there's anything I can do to clear anything up for them, things like that. If they have any questions about our application process or the next step, should they wish to proceed, and we go from there and part ways. So, hope that helps. Hope found that a little bit interesting. Again, I know everybody does things a little different, but that's how I show houses. So, again, my name is Dennis Burgess, Orlando Realtor, Property Manager with Total Realty here in Sanford, Florida. If you have any real estate needs, primarily property management, you got an investment property you need managed, my cell phone number is 205-445-4755. You can also get me on Twitter at ORL Rentals, at ORL Rentals. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Hi everyone. Oops. Hi everyone. My name is Dennis Burgess, Orlando Realtor, Property Manager with Total Realty Corp here in Sanford, Florida. I'm doing a series of videos on questions folks have asked me over the years, tenant owners, realtors, whatnot. Also doing some other ones that are educational based. Today I'd like to talk about an issue that pops up from time to